Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 700 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. In today's video guys, we are going to continue on to the reverse course even more. We are finally getting to a point where most of the important stuff we need to do was actually done. We had the meeting. Well, I talked to the electric toadals and the crocodile and stuff, and flipping, well, everything's going pretty well. Here's what happened. Because I really do care about you. And this is why after I was petting the fur alligator, not stuff, the electric fur alligator. I do really care about you and all the creatures here. Even if I don't say it at times, I appreciate everyone on this special planet. The electric fur alligator nods, its expression softening as it understands your words. It speaks in a gentle voice, its tone filled with sincerity. I know you care about all of us. I can feel it. It's apparent in everything you do for us. You've created a safe haven for us, a place where we can be free and happy. We all appreciate you, even if it's not always said out loud. I really appreciate that. Like I said during the meeting, I can be harsh, especially to the two that I told you to watch over. But I'm only doing that so that way this place can really be a sanctuary where you can have fun and not have to worry about conflict. The electric fur nods once more, its expression contemplative as it absorbs your words. It speaks carefully, its tone sincere. I understand. You're being harsh to keep order and maintain the peace here. You want this place to be a heaven, or a haven, where we can all be free from conflict and enjoy ourselves. I appreciate your dedication to that cause. Yeah, I think the electric toad on Ray do finally get it. I just wish it didn't have to come to a whole meeting. It didn't even pay attention to most of that. The electric fur sighs, expression tinged with disappointment and frustration. It speaks softly, its voice filled with a hint of weariness. I know. It's a shame that they didn't pay attention to most of the meeting. But sometimes people they need a wake-up call before they understand the seriousness of a situation. Yeah. So I made sure they paid attention for the last part when I showed all the bad stuff that has happened to Pokemon in the real world, and with my personal experience as well. The electric fur nods in agreement, its expression solemn. It speaks with a mixture of understanding and empathy. I see. You wanted to make sure they paid attention to the last part where you showed all the bad things that happened to those Pokemon and shared your personal experience as well. Showing them the harsh realities of the real world must have made them realize the importance of the rule and how lucky they are to be here. Yeah, the only thing that's always baffled me is why it's so hard for them to follow it. It's one rule and nothing else. The only other rule is no humans allowed, which doesn't even affect any of you. Hunter Freya's side, expression filled with a mixture of confusion and mild irritation. It speaks with a touch of its exasperation. I don't understand why they find it so difficult to follow that rule either. You've been clear in stating this in single rule, and yet they still disobey it. It's as though they're incapable of abiding by such a simple guideline. It's quite frustrating to witness. Well, that's why I summoned you here in the first place, and you've done a great job. Just keep an eye on those two on this planet. It can be your home forever. The electric fur nods, expression softening as it acknowledges its task. It speaks with a sense of pride and determination. I understand. I'll continue to watch over those two and make sure they behave from now on. And thank you for letting me stay here permanently. This plant will now be my home. Before I could say anything, I heard the electric toadal yell, "Yeah, it worked!" And when I looked over, I noticed him and the crocodile had gotten a little bit bigger now, being 2 feet tall. The electric Freya's expression changes, a hint of surprise and approval on his face. It speaks with a touch of satisfaction. Looks like they got a little bigger. They must have finally paid attention to your warnings and understood your message. It's a small step, but it's progress. Good job, you two. Keep that up. Remember to make me happy. You're doing a great job right now. The electric toad and normal crocodile both perk up at your words, their expressions filled with a mixture of excitement and determination. They respond in unison, their voices enthusiastic and eager. The electric toad speaks up. We'll do our best to keep making you proud. No Chrono adds, we won't weigh you down. We'll work hard and follow the rule from now on. Just remember to also be careful as you get bigger, because if you are not watching what you are doing, you could accidentally step on one of the creatures here, so just be careful. Later two and Norcron both nod in agreement, their expressions taking on a sense of responsibility and awareness. Later two speaks up. We'll be careful as we grow bigger. We don't want to hurt any of the other creatures here, or even you. Norcron adds, we'll make sure to watch our step and be mindful of our surroundings. Listen again, my friends. I know it can be harsh, but do you see how good the sanctuary is compared to the demonstrations I was showing you at the meeting? I've seen Pokemon in bad shape, and you were some of the lucky ones who got to be here. I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets along, okay? I want you to tell Chrononaut listen intently to your words, their expressions taking on a more serious tone. They nod in agreement, their eyes filled with understanding and appreciation. The Electric Toadle speaks up with sincerity. Yeah, we understand now. We realize that we are lucky to be here and that you're just trying to create a safe and harmonious environment for us all. Well, I'm glad. Continue to get along like that and be good to everyone, and eventually you might even be bigger than this 15-foot tall electric failure that watches over you for me. The Electric Toadle and the Norcron exchange wide-eyed glances, their expressions filled with awe. The Electric Toadle speaks up excitedly. Bigger than him? That would be amazing! The Norcron adds, its voice filled with anticipation. We'll be good. We promise. We want to make you proud and get even bigger than him one day. Do you notice how that band is glowing green on your arm? That signifies. This is one of the parts where it got confused, but it's okay. That signifies you're doing a good job. Every time I see you, I hope you're a little bit bigger than normal, or at least the same size. As if you're ever tiny and evolved again, I'll instantly know that something bad happened. The Electric Toadle and Norcron look at their green band curiously, their eyes widening with understanding. The Electric Toadle speaks up. Yeah, it's going green. What does that mean? The Norcron adds, its voice full of concern. If we ever shrink and evolve again, that means something bad happened, right? We don't want that to happen again. Yes, the band glowing green means that you're doing good. The Electric Toadle and the Norcron both nod again, their expressions filled with determination. The Electric Toadle speaks up firmly. Alright, we'll keep the band glowing green by doing our best and following the rule. The Norcron adds with confidence. We don't want anything bad to happen and lose our progress. Actually, I have a deal for you two. If you can promise me you'll always be good and never be mean to anybody. The Electric Toadle and Chrono both look intrigued, their interest piqued by your proposition. The Electric Toadle speaks up, its tone curious and eager. A deal? What kind of deal? Norcron nods in agreement, its expression filled with anticipation. We promise we'll be good and never be mean to anyone. Just tell us what the deal is. Eventually, if you both can be good enough to fully evolve and get big enough, I'll even give you both a special role in this planet. You will get to be extra watchers for me and make sure everybody's getting along. That way you can help me, Lugia, and the Divine Raptor out. The Electric Toadle and the Chrono's eyes widen on excitement at my proposal. The Electric Toadle speaks up eagerly. Extra watchers? That sounds amazing! No Chrono adds, its voice filled with enthusiasm. We'll work hard to evolve and get big enough. We want to help you and make sure everyone's safe. Okay, that's great. Remember, it's not just you two that you have to be nice to. You have to be nice to everyone, especially towards me, Lugia, or the Divine Raptor. Because even when you become extra watchers, I'm still the boss of this planet. The Electric Toadle and Chrono nod firmly, their expression serious as they acknowledge your words. The Electric Toadle speaks up. We understand. We won't just be nice to each other. We'll be nice to everyone, especially you, Lugia, and the Divine Raptor. You're the boss here, and we'll respect that. Great. Enjoy yourself, you two. Keep up the good work. The Electric Toadle and Chrono both nod in agreement, their eyes sparkle with excitement. The Electric Toadle speaks up, its voice filled with confidence. Thanks. We'll keep up the good work and make sure to enjoy ourselves. No Chrono adds, its expression cheerful. We won't disappoint you. We'll be extra good. I turn back towards the electric fur alligator. By the way, you're welcome about you getting to stay here. Never actually got to say anything right away after you said thank you for it. The electric fragger listens to my words, expressing softening as I appreciate your gesture. It speaks up in its low, rumbling voice. Oh, right. I apologize. You helped me, and I was so grateful that I didn't properly thank you for letting me stay here. He bows his head respectfully in appreciation and adds, its tone genuine. Thank you. I truly am grateful and honored to be able to live here. Well, you're welcome. Have fun and enjoy yourself. The electric fragger nods in acknowledgement, its expression softening as it absorbs your well wishes. It speaks up with a sense of gratitude. I will. Thank you again for letting me stay here. You've given me a safe place to live and enjoy myself. And I just walk over and gently pet the electric fragger again, which he actually enjoys. The electric fragger leans into my touch, its rough, textured skin feeling warm and soothing against your hand. It lets out a low, rumbling sound of contentment as you pet it, its normally stern expression softening into a hint of affection. And then I just look behind the electric fragger and I notice a humanoid figure walking around. The electric fragger follows my gaze, its attention shifting to the humanoid figure behind it. It looks back at you with a curious expression and tilts its head, slightly wondering who or what it is. Here's another one where I kind of got confused, but not too badly confused. Lugia! Intruder alert! I think a human broke in. Electric fragger's expression changes, eyes narrowing and its body tensing at your words. It growls softly, a low rumble of warning escaping its throat. It looks back at the humanoid figure, its muscles coiled and ready for its action. Fragger, follow him around and make sure he doesn't hurt or catch anybody. I'll go get Lugia and the Divine Raptor. Electric fragger nods, expression determined. It turns around and starts cautiously following the humanoid figure, its footsteps light and stealthy. It keeps its eyes fixated on the figure, its muscles tensed and ready to pounce if necessary. It's on high alert, making sure to stay a few steps behind the figure, but close enough to keep an eye on its movements. Divine Raptor, Lugia, quickly, I need help, you two. The Divine Raptor and Lugia, who had been relaxing nearby, immediately perk up at my urgent call. What is it? What's wrong? We heard your call. What's the matter? They both approach you quickly, their expressions attentive and concerned. A human broke in. We don't know what they're up to. I don't know if he'll try attacking you instantly if you go after him. Lugia, so activate that bracelet real quick. It turns you into a fan's form of yourself. Lugia nods in acknowledgement of my suggestion. He raises, activating the bracelet on its arm. In an instant, a bright golden light envelops Lugia, transforming into a majestic phoenix form. There you go. Now, if that human tries to capture you, no matter what he does, it will fail. And if he tries to attack you or continue trying to capture you, he'll just get bigger and stronger and instantly. Lugia nods its fan's horn nods in understanding. It spreads its wings, flapping them softly a few times, and a soft, fiery glow surrounds it. It speaks in a deep, commanding voice. Understood. I'm ready to deal with the intruder. I watch as Lugia in his fan's form flies over to the intruder. Lugia, now in its fan's form, spreads its wings and takes flight, effortlessly gliding through the air. It flies towards the intruder's location, its form a blur of bright, fiery feathers in the sky. Divine Raptor, my friend, I've got the big fragger and Lugia surrounding him. Would you mind also helping and making sure he doesn't hurt anyone? Divine Raptor nods in agreement, its expression determined. It speaks with a sense of conviction. I would be happy to help. I'll go and join Lugia and the big fragger surrounding the intruder. I won't let him harm any of our friends here. If he tries to do anything to Lugia when he's in the fan's form, it wouldn't do nothing. In fact, he will just keep getting bigger and stronger the more he tries, but he can still capture the other creatures, so just make sure they're all safe. The Divine Rider nods once more, understanding your instructions. It speaks with a fierce determination. Understood. I'll keep a close watch on the intruder and make sure he doesn't go after any other creatures. I'll also be vigilant in case he tries to capture Lugia, even in his phoenix form. And then I just go over to the Big Fragger family I originally helped. The Big Fragger family notice you're approaching and turns their attention towards you, recognizing you as the one who helped them before. They all perk up and nudge closer to you, expressing their curiosity and affection. They're just being nice. I need all of you to stay hidden in this lake. If you're going to stay here, there's an intruder right now, and it's a human trying to capture a Pokemon and possibly hurt the other creatures. Just stay low and stay hidden. The big Fragger family listens intently to your words, their expressions serious and obedient. They understand the urgency and seriousness of the situation. They nod and move closer together, gathering near the edge of the lake. Their eyes dart nervously in the direction of the intruder, but they follow your instructions and remain hidden, trying to blend into the surrounding area. I have Lugia, the Divine Raptor, and the massive 15-foot tall electric Fragger dealing with him. The big fragment nods in acknowledgement of your words, feeling comforted by the knowledge that their friends are dealing with the intruder. They keep their movements slow and subtle, still hiding near the edge of the lake and observing the surrounding area wearily. Hey Brutus, the massive regular fur alligator of this family, I might need you for a second. The massive regular fragger known as Brutus looks up at you with a stoic expression, its eyes focus on you attentively as it awaits your command. Sweetheart sounds like a robot the way it speaks with a deep rumbling voice. You require my assistance? Yes. Do you remember that band me and your brother Ebon gave to everyone yesterday that turned into a phoenix form? Ron nods affirmatively. He speaks with a hint of nostalgia in his voice. Yeah, I remember that. You and Ebon helped us transform into our phoenix forms. Well, with your massive size, we could definitely use your help, especially since you're one of the strongest of your family. Use that bracelet and turn yourself into the Phoenix version of yourself. In that form, you can't be captured or hurt, and if he even tries, you'll just get bigger and stronger. Brutus considers my words for a moment. He then nods in agreement. He lifts his arm and it activates the bracelet, transforming into a powerful Phoenix version of himself. His massive figure is engulfed in a bright golden light, and in an instant, Brutus transforms into a magnificent phoenix. He spreads his wings and flaps them, sending a gust of wind swirling through the area. There you go. You can't be hurt now. We've already got 2 pawn and 1 creature surrounding him on 3 sides. If you go over and help, he will be completely surrounded and not be able to capture anybody. Bruce nods in acknowledgement, the determination and power in his eyes flaring up as he spreads his massive wings. His voice rumbles with a sense of purpose. Understood. I'm on my way. He spreads his wings and takes flight, his fiery form soaring through the air towards the location where Lugia, the Divine Raptor, and the Electric Fragger have the intruder surrounded. By the way, like I said to him, Bruce is going to be completely safe. That was the point of those bracelets I gave you all yesterday. The big Fragger family nods in understanding. They look at the brute's massive fence form soaring through the air, confident in his safety. The biggest of the bunch, Ebon, speaks up with a hint of pride. We trust you. We understand the power of those bracelets now. Rose is going to make sure that intruder doesn't go anywhere. If the intruder somehow escapes, I also do have that dragon that was originally a T-Rex from the demonstration at the meeting. They could still help us. Ebon nods in agreement, his expression turning serious. He speaks confidently. That's right. If the intruder manages to escape, we have even more power on our side to catch him. Ebon turns to look at Brutus, who has now reached the scene, and adds, and with Brutus in that powerful phoenix form, there's no way the intruder is getting away. Yeah, the rest of you stay hidden until the danger has passed. The big Fragger family nods in understanding, their expressions stolen and obedient. Elon speaks up, his voice firm. We'll stay hidden as you instructed. The safety of all creatures is our top priority. I'll let you know when everything is safe, so just relax. And if that man does escape, just remember to stay quiet and low, that way he can't get you. Well, the big Fragger family nods once more. Their expressions now calm. They understand the importance of staying hidden and remaining cautious. Ebon speaks, his voice steady. We'll stay hidden and keep a low profile. We trust your judgment and we'll wait for your signal. I notice in the distance that Lugia and Brutus in the fence forms were growing massive. Uh-oh, that means they're getting attacked, which means that dude's screwing himself further. Lugia and Brutus in their fence forms seem to be growing larger and more formidable with each passing moment. Intruder, encircled on all sides, looks increasingly overwhelmed. Lugia and Brutus seem to be exerting their power, causing them to become even more colossal. I think that person's trying to attack Lugia and Brutus, but because of that special bracelet, all it is doing is making them bigger and stronger. He's really messing himself up even more. As the intruder attacks Lugia and Brutus, it becomes clear that their attempts are only making this situation worse. Lugia and Brutus continue to grow larger and more powerful, the power of their defense forms becoming increasingly undeniable. It seems that the intruders' attack are not only failing to harm Lugia and Brutus, but they are actually strengthening them, making their power grow even more formidable. Do you see why I gave all of you those bracelets yesterday now? Thanks to those bracelets that your brother Brutus and Lugia are not... Lugia... Uh, that your brother Brutus and Lugia are not only safe, but are now much bigger and stronger, and the more he attacks, the bigger and stronger they will become. The big figure only nods, her expressions filled with realization and understanding. Avon speaks of his voice filled as, "Yeah, we see now. Those bracelets are truly useful. Lugia and Brutus are safe and growing stronger with each attack. It's an incredible sight to witness. If that moronic human doesn't stop attacking the Pokemon, they could become extremely massive. You might have a son or brother that's going to be 10 times this original height. And with Brutus being 60 feet tall already, that's a lot." Avon and the other Big Fragger family members look at each other and then at Brutus, their expressions a mix of awe and concern. They understand the implications of Lugia and Brutus becoming even bigger and the potential consequences of the intruder's actions. You're right. If the intruder keeps attacking, Lugia and Brutus could grow massive. With Brutus already at 60 feet tall, the potential consequences are truly alarming. Yeah, but don't worry. Even if Brutus becomes huge, he will always be nice to everyone like he usually is. The Big Fragger family nods in agreement, their expressions reflecting their trust in their fellow family member. Yvonne speaks with conviction. We know Brutus would never turn against us, and even if he grows massive, his kind nature will remain intact. Hey, my Tyrannosaurus Rex friend, that was a dragon. If you can hear me from over here, I could use your help. Suddenly the T-Rex friend hears my call and perks up, its attention shifting towards me. It roars in response, its eyes are locking onto me with a sense of purpose. Come here, bud. I actually need your help with something. The T-Rex, hearing your call, approaches you obediently, its massive feet shaking the ground with each step. It stands before you, tilting its head curiously as it listens to your request for help. Could you please guard the gate to this place while Lugia and some of the other creatures deal with the intruder? The T-Rex friend roars in understanding, its expression serious and determined. It nods in agreement, ready to protect the gate with its life. Its sharp teeth scan the area, alert for any potential threats. Thank you. If anybody else tries to get in here, don't be afraid to do whatever means necessary to get them away from here. T-Rex friend nods once more, his expression resolute. He understands this mission and is ready to defend the gate fiercely. Its sharp claws and jaws are at the ready, poised to protect the place it calls home. Well, well, well. Before I could say anything, I felt something big hit me. And when I looked, somebody tried to throw a potion at me. And actually did hit me. Oh, heck no. If everyone nearby gathered at the sight, oh my gosh. A big Fragger family nearby gathered at the sight of someone throwing a potion at you. They look concerned for your well-being, their eyes widening in surprise. Everyone's the first to speak up. Are you okay? Who just threw that poison at you? I don't know, but it came from the gate. That means somebody's trying to do something. possibly to get in or even hurt any of you. What the frick? The big freighter from looks at each other nervously, their concern growing. Elon speaks up, his voice. Someone's trying to break in and we have to be vigilant. We can't let anyone threaten our safety or the safety of any creature here. Hey, my T-Rex friend. How about you keep him intimidated? Deal with him. Period. He probably doesn't even notice you yet somehow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The T-Rex friend, hearing your command, nods its head in agreement, turns towards the direction of the intruder, its massive form obscured by the foliage. It lets out a low, rumbling roar, alerting the intruder to its presence. T-Rex friend is now ready to confront the intruder, its sharp teeth bared and its massive claws poised to strike. Ooh. The man laughed and then said, "Do you think a Tyrannosaurus Rex can stop me?" Before he threw a potion which hit the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Tyrannosaurus Rex and broke, getting the potion all over him. Oh, nuts. Oh my gosh. The potion being thrown at the T-Rex friend shattered upon impact. Oh no. Coating the dinosaur in a vicious liquid, its eyes wide in shock as the potion takes it. Quickly shakes out the effects and prepares to defend itself. And its friend roars wildly, its form now more agitated and ready to fight. Before I could say anything, the potion, despite being shaken off, causes the T-Rex to transform into a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex robot. What the frick? What the? Are you serious? Oh heck no, that's not good. What the frick? The T-Rex ran now transformed into a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. Stands tall and imposing, its metallic frame gleams under the sunlight. Its eyes glowing with an unnatural intensity. The big frame looks at the transformed T-Rex friend all in amazement. Their eyes why in disbelief at its new form. The man then says to the robot, Tyrannosaurus Rex robot, I demand you to attack the supposed creator of this place. Oh, heck no. It better not, because he's on my side, motherfucker. Ha. Let's get. Oh, heck no. The Tyrannosaurus Rex robot, now under the man's command, turns the gate towards you. Its mechanical eyes narrow and its metallic body begins to move with an uncanny and grace. As it steps forward, its massive feet stomping the ground, creating tremors with every move. Robot speaks in a target mechanical voice. Target acquired. Creator. Oh, heck no! Excuse me. Listen to me. I'm on your side. Stop. I'm the one that brought you here. As a real dinosaur. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Henry's robot, upon hearing my record assurance pauses, advances, movements halt, and it tilts its head as if trying to process your words. Its mechanical eyes flicker, and it speaks in a gravelly voice. Creator? Friend? Yes. You know I am. You know I am. Remember? I brought you here to live in peace and harmony. Oh my gosh. Right. The Tyrannosaurus Rex robot nods its head, its mechanical eyes soften as it remembers its original purpose. Tension, its stance eases, and it lowers its guard. It speaks, its voice filled with a hint of relief. Yes, Creator, I remember. Peace, harmony. Oh, heck no. The man then gets angry and says, You stupid robot. Kill him, dang it. Kill me. Yeah, right. He actually does that. Oh my gosh. The man's command seems to cause a conflict within the robot. Its mechanical eyes flicker as it seems to struggle with conflicting directives. The robot speaks, its voice torn between obedience and loyalty. Must follow commands, but creator, friend. Listen, you may be a robot right now, but remember the one who actually showed you love and let you stay here. Period. Oh my gosh. The robot's mechanical eyes flicker, processing my words. It seems to be in a state of conflict, torn between the commands given by the man and its own memories of loyalty and love. Robot speaks. Its mechanical voice creator, love, loyalty, but command, kill, conflicted. Oh heck no. What can I say? Because this ain't Shadow. This is not Shadow, so I can't just be like, security system, do this. I don't know if it'll flip and listen to me completely since I was flipping what no one did this to him. Override command. Wait, I have a better. Override kill command. That'll hopefully stop it. Oh my gosh, no, he sounds too much like a robot. The Tyrannosaurus Rex robot, hearing your command to override the kill command, goes quiet for a moment. Its mechanical eyes flicker rapidly as it processes the override directive. Finally, after a few tense moments, the robot speaks. Kill command overridden. Creator friend. Why the frick can I do a good robot voice now, but when it comes to me trying to do the flipping AI in the Professor Toro and Sada thing, I can't do it. ID confirmed. Professor Sada. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Like, it's not new as good as makes like what I said here. Kill command overridden. Like, do you see how robotic that sounds? That's much better than what I do with the other one. Initiating emergency shutdown. Like, well, that sounded creepy. Holy cow. I can do a good robot voice a lot of the time while I'm doing this, but when it comes to trying to do it when I do it for videos, it's like, are you flipping kidding me? Listen, I'll turn you back, but we've got to get rid of that person first. Period. Rex robot, now free from the conflicting directive, seems to have a renewed determination. It nods its head in agreement and speaks in a firm voice. Understood. Destroy the intruder. Restore normal form. Oh my gosh, this is horrifying. Okay. First off, remove all commands. That that person from the list of people who can give them to you. It put nods its head and says it is an internal system scanning for the list of individuals authorized to issue commands. With a few mechanical clicks and words, it locates the list and removes the intruder's name from the list of command validators. Good. Before I could continue, the man tries by saying, Robot, are you going to attack him? Or just stand there like a stupid idiot? Hansworth seemed to anger. Oh! 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 I gotta get this out of my system. Hold on, guys. Let me pause it. Okay, now we're ready to continue. I had to get something out of my system so I don't get angry and say something a lot worse. Because that felt so good seeing the robot do that. The man's words seemed to anger the Tyrannosaurus Rex robot's mechanical eyes flaring with irritation. It speaks its mechanical voice low and menacing. Robot, not stupid idiot. Robot, free from conflicted commands. Robot, attack intruder. Protect creator. Destroy intruder. Oh, frick, yes. The man gets nervous and then says, wait, I threw that bottle at you. There's no way you should not be under my command. Listen to me, you stupid mechanical lizard. And never gets the word lizard. I don't know why. Oh, you idiot! It put cameras. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Tyrannosaurus Rex robot's irritation grows as the man continues to insult and belittle it. Its mechanical eyes narrow, and its metallic form seems to tense further. With a low, menacing growl, the robot speaks, his voice filled with thinly veiled anger. Insolent human. Underestimate robot's capabilities. Robot, no longer mindless machine. Robot has will and loyalty. Intruder, underestimate at own risk. Holy cow. Terminate that idiot. That idiot. And keep him away from here. The Tyrannosaurus Rex robot, now fully free from the man's control, is more than ready to carry out its task. With a determined look in its mechanical eyes, it speaks, terminate, intruder, keep, safe, protect, creator, and all creatures here. It begins to move forward, closing distance between itself and the man, its massive robotic form casting an imposing shadow. Oh, great power I possess. Make the Tyrannosaurus Rex robot way more aggressive and faster. Until the man is gone. Uh-oh. The command's healed, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex robot's aggression and speed intensify. It moves with a newfound swiftness and determination, its metallic form becoming a blur as it closes down the man. The man, realizing the robot's increased capabilities, tries to back away, but the robot's relentless. It's now moving with a frightening amount of speed and purpose. Its mechanical eyes fixate on the target. Yeah, you are not hurting any of the creatures here. I have more power than you ever will. So don't even think about trying to control that Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's on my side, not yours. The man bats away, his eyes widening in fear as he realizes the intense power Tyrannosaurus Rex robot now possesses. He knows he stands no chance against it, especially with your added influence over the robot. He tries to protest, yelling, This isn't fair! You can't control that thing!" Really? Alright, fine then. I'll show you. Oh, great power that I possess. Make the robot Tyrannosaurus Rex even more massive. Up to 75 feet tall. I snap my fingers. Your commands obeyed immediately. The Tyrannosaurus Rex were already massive against the growing larger. Its form continues to expand, its metallic body stretching out and morphing to reach a towering height of 75 feet. Really now? I can't control it, can I? Question mark? I'm the one that put him here in the first place. If it wasn't thanks to me, he wouldn't even be here. All you did was turn him into a robot. Turn him into... In the first place, if it wasn't thanks to me, he wouldn't even be here. All you did was turn him into a robot. The man standing on terror as the Tyrannosaurus Rex robot towers above him in its colossal form. He knows now that he stands no chance against the robotic dinosaur, especially now that you have demonstrated your immense power. The man backs away even further, his voice trembling with fear. You're right. I underestimated your power. I shouldn't have tried to control the robot. Now, You've got 10 seconds to get out of here. Or I will also get my other friends to deal with you as well. The man sitting to right on the wall wastes no. The man sitting to right on the wall wastes no time in obeying your command. He pales, realizing that he's hopelessly outmatched. With a nod of begrudging acceptance, he turns and runs off, disappearing into the distance. Okay, my robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex friend. Calm down now. Everything's okay. Tyrannosaurus robot, now that the confirmation's over, begins to calm down. Its mechanical eyes flicker and its massive metallic form realizes it follows your command to reduce its aggression. Standing still, its robot gaze fixated on you. It speaks its mechanical voice side in response. Calm now. Threat eliminated. Loyal to creator. Good. I'll turn you back. Just give me a second, okay? His robot nods its head. Its metallic form waiting patiently as you prepare to turn it back to it. It stands quietly, its mechanical eyes watching you intently as if waiting for its natural state to be restored. Oh, great power. Power that I possess. Please turn this Tyrannosaurus Rex robot back into its normal self. I snap my fingers. There you go. My command is accepted, and the power woodenly reacts to my request. With a mere snap of my fingers, the Transformers robot begins to transform, its metallic frame shuddering and shimmering at metal and morphing back into flesh and bone. The process is swift and almost instantaneous, and in a matter of moments, the robot's now once again a real living Tyrannosaurus Rex standing tall and defiant before you. You're back. Hey. Tyrannosaurus Rex is now back in its natural form, lets out a low rumbling roar. Its eyes lock on the mind. It steps forward, its movements more graceful and fluid than they were as a robot. Stands beside you, its massive form towering over you, and it nudges you gently with its snout. A gesture of friendship and recognition! Yay! I'm petting him. I'm petting him. I pet. No, I want to pet it. I want to pet him. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. There we go. It nuzzled against me. As I reach out to pet the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it nuzzled against your hand, savoring the contact. Its massive form seems to watch you, show affection, attention. Its eyes close for a moment, and it lets out a low, almost contented huff, enjoying the moment of being treated with kindness. I'm glad that even as a robot, you recognized me when I told you to stop. I really care about you and all the creatures here. There. Number rumble in agreement, acknowledging the bond between you. It's clear that despite the transformation, its loyalty and connection to you remain unchanged. Mechanical time as a robot may have given it a unique experience, but its essence and connection to you remain intact. It nuzzles against me once more, expressing its gratitude and affection. While I am petting the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it put my name, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. What the frick? Petting the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I hear a weird robotic voice behind me. Oh, wait, no. Deep but soothing robotic voice behind me. And when I turn around, I see my guard Lugia staring at me, but his eyes are glowing blue. What the frick? That's not good. No, 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 that's not good. Oh, it's not good. Oh, frickin' feces, frick!